Hey everybody, Asher here, and I could not play Punch Club 2 fast forward on release day. This is a game that completely took me by surprise. I thought, I wonder if there's a sequel to Punch Club, and turns out it wasn't just that. There's been a demo out for a while, and version 1.0 actually released today. I found that out literally this week. Very exciting. We're going to hit the continue button as kind of our normal look-see into stuff. Ends up being that we kind of look at the game as it already is, and you can see that I am here and available. I was playing this on Steam Deck earlier. It plays very well, despite the fact that maybe the game doesn't look like it's approved there. That will happen soon. So I'm through kind of the tutorial bits. I've just lost my first official non-tutorial fight, and there's a lot going on in this game. There's a lot of similarities DNA to the original Punch Club, and think of it as Punch Club but crazier. And that's saying something. So we are here, and we are just going to go... You know what? Before we go hit the town, I always see this is what I get for not playing on the computer before. I got to have some weird button stuff here. Here is our home. Here's our food dispenser that isn't working because it's the future, and everything is very well. Here's our training mat. We are actually going to do a little bit of push-ups just to get our strength up to 3 because that's important. And I am actually going to take a big old nap because my energy is very down. My happiness is also very down. I need to figure out, other than chugging soda, how to get my happiness up, because right now in the early part of the game, it's been a struggle just to make enough money to continue to eat and survive. But here's the world. You can see some of this looks very familiar, New Yorkish, where we have the deserts out here and the city out here. We are not talking about a utopian society. Let's put a different Latin prefix in front of that here. So it's nighttime. We may as well go to the robot factory junkyard and make some money. Our goal is going to be just to play around a little bit and see what happens here. Now, Grisha, we do want to get comfy with the Russian mafia because they will be able to get us some of our exercise equipment back, which would be very nice. Because there is a gym that we can go to, but for now, working is also a gym. So you can see we get some strength stats here. We have sign-in available, so we do need to go by the gym here in a little bit. We are going to work as long as we can. But yeah, it's very important. If we miss these deadlines, we miss a fight, and that is not good. So, comrade, come back another night. That's fine. We have Grisha here and Dynamo. Very exciting. Dynamo just wants to fix her motorcycle and get out of here and doesn't want to talk to me, which is okay. So there's lots of sort of fixed locations to go to, and you are on the clock. So let's go to the gym here. Lots of things that we can do here, but the number one thing is that we have our sign-up board versus JD. So hopefully this is a fight that I don't fuck up. If we look at our fighter rankings here, mine dropped because I got dropped by Songmo. I did manage to last multiple rounds, so that was good. But there's some stuff that I am not necessarily as good at here. But if we're here, this is the other side of the gym. We have Dr. Feelgood. We have our robot assistant here that can give us a tour of the gym. I am actually going to buy a protein bar here. It's not the greatest thing in the world, but it lets me show you this part of the menu because obviously small but nutritious, and we get some of this back. So that's fine. We have our energy, we have our hearts, and we have our whatever the hell this is in our happiness meter. Let's go ahead into one of the futuristic gem pod things here. All right, so we can warm it up. That'll take 30 minutes of our time. But it does train all of these things just a little bit. And then we have some specialized training, and these cost money. So while they're good right now, it's something that you don't want to necessarily rely on later. So we're at strength 3 because we're doing simulated deadlifts. Simulated breakdancing, it's going to cost another hour and a half, and more importantly, cost us $12. Ouch. And we didn't even get to level 2, but it's fine. I'm going to need to figure out how to raise my happiness. I have a guess. There's obviously, it's the release day, so unless someone was putting out guides for, the demo that I totally missed out on, we're not gonna get that. But I'm gonna go to another place here in a little bit. So there's Mama sleeping. We give Mama some THC infused candy, and she's fine. Dad has disappeared and is somewhere off in the distance. We're actually going to need to be able to afford some more food in a little bit, so I got to pay attention to my money pretty hard there. I've never actually realized this was a clickable thing, so... Now we can wear a hat? No, we could decide not to wear a hat. Okay. But we do have our notifications here. So sign in, we've already signed in. We do have a new tech available. And we have some quests to do. So let's look at the new tech first. Few different things is that we have moves that we can do, and I'll show you how to assign those maybe right now. Like we have mastered the art of the punch. We've actually done pretty good mastering blocking. I am going to kind of hold on to that. I do have some extra skills here as well. So we're gonna try to work that out. But so far we've unlocked two things. The basic school and then the old school cool thing where we have spent some stuff on barbells and we've increased some stuff on the basics, and we don't have other shit unlocked yet. But that's kind of where we're at. There's an old armchair. I guess this just lets us recover health. See, things playing on the deck. I didn't realize that you could just hover over the mouse and get some of these things. But watching TV does not increase our happiness. Are you sure, game? Are you positive? Let's go over to the police station, because we kind of have some business there, and then we can go to our gerb and see what we can do. So, one of the quests that we have right now, minor spoiler alert, by the way. And there's like a whole quest tree, which is a nice design for it here. So we need to get... One thing is that we need to get a video cassette tape from Apu. Another thing is that we need to teach this guy some manners. But we also have a thing for... Here is a cop at a noodle stand that's very upset. And we need to talk to the Hollow Sergeant that originally arrested us. So you can see his thumbs up here. He has 8,752... good person points, or GPs. If you're over 9,000, yes, that's a reference, you get to go up into the upper city. You can imagine how that plays out. Simon Phoenix, the most dangerous criminal of the 20th century. There's lots of little references in this game, as you might have guessed from the developers of Graveyard Keeper. Simon Says Die. I love it. So here we go. We're just gonna say hello first. Back so soon, I'm afraid you don't have enough GPP to be an officer yet. What's it like to be a holocop? Well, son, it's great. I can serve the great corporation, help people even beyond my untimely demise. Why do you ask? Well, I just met a guy. Who? He didn't really say his name. Long coat, lots of frustration, hates holocops for some reason. Oh, that sounds just like Kay. I haven't seen him for so long. How is he? Moping. Well, no wonder. You see, we used to be partners. What happened? Let's just say in this line of work, you either crack the case or you become the case. And Kay took my death very hard. But you're back now, sort of. Well, Kay may have mentioned the accident. It was ugly. We both did some things we regret. Because we're in the classic cop movie trope, I guess. Well, we both tried to forget. Kay managed that part better than me. We never talked to each other since. The short version is that Kay thinks us holocops are just controlled memories. Tools, not people. Oh? Yeah. But that was before everything was fine. But before that, everything was fine. We ate donuts with raspberry jam together. You know what? Maybe you can help change Kay's mind. How? 1 second. He's going to go get something. I'm going to actually take the options and I can do that now. I'm going to turn up the master volume here a little bit. Just because I noticed on the mixer here on OBS that it is coming in a little low. I don't want it to be so loud that it's going over my talking, but this is one of the few games where I don't have to turn it down to like 20. So we'll keep it at, I think 60's enough to give you the sauce here. But yes, Punch Club 2 Cyberpunk Edition, where this is a hollow police badge. It'd be meaningless for you. But Kay has a lot of memories associated with it. Would you be so kind as to give it to him as proof that I want to make peace? Show thing. So, holocops do dream of electric sheep? That's our achievement. There's a ton of achievements in this game, and we get to give the badge to Kay. I still have a habit of running into the doors and being like, why can't I leave? Fortunately, we're going to get to Club Street here. We could take a bus if we had $8. But we're going to walk. And it's almost opening time for Gerb. So we don't have the cop here yet. Let's talk to Noodle Man. Now, we can't buy stuff because we don't have enough reputation. So that's too bad, because some of that stuff's actually pretty efficient here. This always makes me think of that terrible Smash Mouth video, Walking on the Sun, although that's not the only one. See, I'm trying to walk off to the side, and we're not there, so... Is there anything I can do in the meantime? If we can just pass time. There probably is a way to pass time, and I'm just not remembering. Alright, well, that's okay. We were going to go to the shoppy shop anyway, but we got 2 days until a fight that we've registered for. So here's where we buy our candies for Mom. And here's Apu. I wonder how much he'd sell his head for. We can't buy anything right now, which is troublesome because we're kind of broke and dying. I couldn't actually click on this person before, and I have a feeling they're going to walk away from me now. Yep, that's why. Alright, well, that's exciting. Now let's go back to the place we were. I'm sure there was a better way to do this. SuddenlyNighttime.com. Alright, so we've got story sequence again, because there's a lot of that. Ladies and gentlemen in the red corner. Great, the guy managed to get himself loaded. Towering and terrifying, The Undertaker. It's an old TV show. I saw it with my father. Do you know wrestling? Two big guys with makeup beating each other for fun? I'm not interested. I'm more about real fighting. We have more in common with the wrestlers than you think. How's that? You follow the script that was written for you of someone else that decides when it's time for you to lie down, and you will lie down, no doubt about it. Uh-oh, I feel a plot point coming on. As a wise man once said, life sucks and then you die, or something even worse. By the way, what's even worse? You were the sergeant's partner, were you, before the accident? I'm not talking about it. Come on, Kay, he really misses you. Listen, kid, the city isn't what it used to be. How can I say it so you'll understand? It's the toughest, meanest boxer you've ever met disguised as your lovely mom. Yeah, we don't exactly get along with Mom. Just waiting for you to bend over for some of her delicious pie and then kick you in the balls so hard that nothing will ever be right again. I know this is hard for you. That's why the sergeant gave me this badge. I don't really know what it means, to be honest, or why it keeps beeping like a spy bug. But he said you'd understand. He wants you to know that he remembers, that he still cares. ... You're hopeless. You know that, kid? I'll tell you why it's beeping like a spy bug. Because it is a spy bug. Holy smokes. And thanks to you, now they know exactly where I am. So could you do me a favor? Of course. Throw that thing in the trash where it belongs and forget we ever met. Isn't that 2 favors? And one more thing. Don't believe anything or anyone. Not even me. Okay. There we go. Wait a minute. Does that girl have 3 tits? Wait, what? Where? Oh, good, a Paul reference. Love that movie. Damn, and he just said he could not believe him. How could have I fallen for that? Okay, so goal complete. He's not okay. We could go to work. I kind of want to see if we can actually dance in here for a minute and improve our happiness just a little bit, because there is a dance floor here. We have Gogo Yubari, if you're familiar with Kill Bill, then you know exactly who that is. We have Yakuza Boss Deputy over here, who's at a solid 5,000 good person points. She has no good person points. And if I just rock out here, we can totally, like, look at dudes singing, but looks like we can't do much else yet to improve our happiness situation. So let's go back. Let's go do some work, if I can remember how to exit. That's really exciting. There we go. Talk to the doorman, perhaps. That would do it. Alright, let's get some work done before we get so depressed that we can't work anymore. So you'll see that stats continue to go up, even as our depression also goes up. So that's exciting. But we are getting money, which is very, very important. We have low rage, which is a new buff. Oh, just look at this hard worker. Listen, kid, the party people have gone home. That means no more customers. Come back at 1900. Okay, so we're sad here. And you fought recently, low rage, training effectiveness, work effectiveness, barbell spirit, the basics. So we need to get our like happy face back on here. So I am gonna try Like, there's a few ways to potentially do this, but I'm not going to work myself to the bone. Not when I'm trying to get together for a fight here. Now, they don't sell happiness pills. They just sell sleepy pills for Mama. Apu does sell some soda if we want to drink that, but it's, it raises our happiness by 8, but it's expensive as hell and doesn't really give us anything else other than a quick happiness boost. What I need is food. So I'm pretty sure this is the most efficient way to go. So we're just going to stock up on food. I know I'm so close to being able to buy that good old-fashioned exercise equipment, but I got to actually be able to survive first. So there's Mother Dearest. Is it better when she's asleep or awake? She's a few minutes away from bitching at me about cooking while she's asleep here. Let's see. So that looks like it'll possibly raise me a little bit. Does laying down do anything? Not really. Okay, so watching TV. I guess this is the way. Let's zone out. Look, doing a little better. We're getting our rage back, or apparently we got our maximum happiness benefit. So I think it's time to... Wow, we actually spent a whole shit ton of time doing that. Time to take another sleep. And then we'll eat a little bit, and then we'll work a little bit, and I gotta check my stats here, because I might be... Yeah, we're gonna do some... We're at all threes now, so that's what we want. Alright. Yeah, all this exercise equipment is busted. So that's gonna be one of my early game goals, but I gotta win a damn fight first. Okay, so we have 2 of these left. I could max myself out. I don't really see a great reason to right now. So I think our fight's at 7, right? So maybe I do max myself out. No, what we do is we jam out on the TV first. Okay, we don't jam out on the TV first. Okay, fight available now. Alright, so we didn't actually gain any more benefit from that. Fascinating. Okay. One day I will learn a little bit more about how that works, but that's outside the scope of this video. Let's go to the gym and punch somebody. Even though it's called Punch Club 2, we are more like Kick Puncher, which is fine. So here's Old Man Silver. We could train with him. That's not the worst idea, but I think we're gonna just go ahead and fight our friend JD, who's done working at Sacred Heart Hospital here and is now going to get hit in the face. He's a tumbler, reduces knockdown damage, standing after knockdown, restores energy. He has some respite here. We are Eternal Optimist here. This is maybe not the best set of moves. We're going to try to restore some energy here. And we're going to go for... we can go for... Well, we got a lot of blocks and a lot of dodges on. Okay, so we shouldn't have a problem taking this guy out, by the way. So I am going to try to level up my side punch here. So let's fight. Yeah, we're giving him the business. Maybe we can take his nice Back to the Future style yellow jacket here. So this is how things kind of go a little bit. I don't think we're having too much energy problems. Although the only reason I lost last time was because I ran out of energy. But I do want to try to level up these skills just a bit. So we're going to stick with the same plan here. Obviously, we're not doing a great job dodging. Alright. Almost got a knockout this round. I guess we will next round here. Okay, so that one's up here. Let's go ahead and throw a second side punch and call it a day. I'm sure there's a more optimal way to do this, but for now, we just beat the snot out of him. Alright, so effect, you fought recently. You feel the rush and you get +3 happiness per day. And we have mastered these things. What's our statistics at? Apparently there are more rounds than that. It looks like a display error. But we're here. And if we look at the board... We've moved up a little bit. Maybe we can take on Songmo now, who's got good stats and has got good moves. and got more good person points than me. So let's see if Silver will train us a little bit. I know we just fought. Alright. So we can kind of... I guess this would be better if I hadn't mastered moves already. So, but we're already here. That's too bad. Buffs. Old bones. Too old to stand back. Gives a fight with knockdown. Alright, so we got our big robot here. Now, the dodge versus block is the difference between mitigating damage versus totally avoiding damage. And I'm not sure which one is the best here. But, yeah, we're kind of wasting our time, but it's fine. I don't know if we can necessarily exit the fight, but at least... Oh, we actually won! Alright, you fought recently and get even more happiness. Although we lose some energy, we gained a lot of happiness there. So, look at us! Went from being down in the dumps, so training feels good. Alright, that's fantastical. We need some cash. Who's open for business right now? The Robo Factory Junkyard won't be open for a while. You know, before we do that, let's make sure we don't have any other tasks on hand. I could get a middle kick. That seems fine. Because not like we can unlock anything else right now. That's one of the reasons we got to do some more of these questicle things. So we need to teach Huey some manners. We need to go from Apu. I guess we need to just keep doing some work here. We win the Silver League and get 2,000 PPP. That's not what it is. Well, I guess let's go to Bobo's farm. One of the other stories here is that there's a slime plague, and so the feeding tube that this kid's been eating from all of his life because he's never allowed to leave the house comes from the following process here. So, look at that. We're going to get some bonus money right away. Alright. But we are close to a promotion. So that's good. And that means we get more money, more training, more energy. We're still happy, but got it. We're done with our time here. So let's see if we can try to save up a little bit and get some exercise equipment. So yeah, some of this game is a bit of a grind, but that's literally Punch Club. One of those games where the first time I played the original, I was like, holy shit, it's 3 a.m. That is what kind of game that I'm playing. Alright, so we got Mama Dearest still hanging out here. House looking the same, whatever those are hanging out on the floor. We gotta make our own food. We gotta make our own sleep. Should probably train a little bit at the gym just to make myself stronger, but I really want to be able to get some exercise equipment. So I'm going to try to bank on the fact that I might not win. Let's see. We're not going to like do great on... What? Oh, they're not open. Well, that would probably be a problem. Well, I guess we're going here to bend some metal again. Okay, start work. We're already pretty close to a promotion here. So that's awesome. We're going to run out of time before we get paid a second time, which sucks, but we can sign up at the gym. If we miss the gym, we miss a fight, and clearly that's a very important part of happiness here. So we're going to sign up, take on Songmo again, who has 3 initiative. He has 1 stamina. So we need to get some more strength going. Okay, I know I just said I wanted to get the other thing here, but it's more important that I win this fight. We can open some other doors a little bit later here, so let's warming up seems pretty efficient here for the cost. It trains a little bit of everything. But we're going to do this. And we're going to do this again. And we're gonna back off. Because I need to check and see. I have some inventory here, but I don't know just how much I have. But training fortunately works. So that's pretty good. So we are now officially stronger than that other chump. And it's the middle of the day now, so guess we just walk over here real quick. A little bit of a feedback loop, but nothing too bad about it. And just go home. I could be taking the bus if I had more money, but I'm down to $1. She only has one candy left in the candy bowl. So that's... Let's do this twice. Because if we walk over here, that gets us there just a touch early. But this, by the time we walk there, they'll be closed. I guess that'll have to do. Unless we want to, like, do this on accident. We can't really do anything at Henry's right now. Like I said, there's got to be a way to, like, pass the time. He wants me to get him movies. He has popcorn. We can watch stuff that looks like an important way to train. So hopefully this didn't screw me over too badly, although it probably did. Yep, we're just a touch early. Yep, literally just a few minutes early. Well, let's try the map thing again. There's not really a lot of, like, control settings or anything. Alright, well. We're just gonna have to live with our mistiming of shit. We have $1. Guess I can get a full shift in here. Might even be able to get a promotion. Obviously, we all are able to bend like that. It's not because of the robot stuff. He's just that strong. Alright, promotion. So, new guy, I want to tell you something. Yes? You've been a good bender, and we're thinking about giving you a promotion. Sweet. Don't get too excited. A true bender doesn't just bend pipes. He can also bend his enemies in half. What if I don't have any enemies? Oh, that's no problem. Sergey! Nice. We gotta fight Sergey. Okay. He is a Somba fighting style based on brute force and trick moves. So, here we go. So we have side punch, uppercut, uppercut. Let's try dodging. I'm not going to do the middle kick yet. We'll do that in training, so. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Okay, we didn't do a good job dodging there. There we go. Thanks, boss, for giving me a chance to fight. That actually worked out really well, so let's do this again. Of course, I gotta watch my energy because I'm burning through it real hard, and he's gonna take me out if I'm not careful. Okay. Alright, we gotta back off some of this shit. don't think we need to do more than just some regular punches here. Let's finish this up. Okay, maybe not like that. Come on, friend. Okay, we gotta... Looks like we gotta actually do the thing. Come on now. There we go. Nice fight in the metal factory here. We feel the rush, but we paid for it. That's a good sign for this stuff. You sure can fight for an amateur. Let's give you that promotion. So what exactly changes? Well, you get to bend a little more. And you get one more thing. We have secret fighting school. What school? It's called Somba, and it focuses on strength and pressure. Keep your muscles toned and use it to the fullest. Well, there's also spies. Do not guess what it is. Are you being spied on? Not yet, but we must remain ever vigilant. So, look at all the things we get. Ah, reduces enemies' chance of dodging. I should be... Any damage you do nothing to avoid is reduced by 1. Fascinating. Oh, we haven't seen Clippy yet. Hi, Clippy. You have unlocked a new fighting school. Congratulations. Open the fight tab. Here are all your fighting schools. You're at the beginning path. Let's check out what this new school is all about. New perks. To activate them, you'll need to use the skill that belongs to the school. Ah, yes, let's go check that too. The technologies tree. Alright, so the skill and the school you unlocked that activates its perks. You already can use the new school when you're ready to try out. All these skills belong to the new fighting school. So that's how that goes. So we gotta unlock shit from every job. That's fine. Bye, Clippy. So we can't learn uppercut yet. So we're gonna stick with basic school. Although this is good, but we have our optimism with our thumbs up, energizer, respite, and tumbler here. I wonder if that red thing is because I've mastered it or because it's a Samba thing. Anyway, we're gonna have to watch energy. I was burning through that really hard. But still, that's cool. So I think I can still go on shift a little bit longer. Like I said, my goal is just to make money. I want more money. Alright, so leave it to the secret peoples to have the shit happen. We have fight in a day, I think. So we need to buy more of this. I think 12 is fine for that. We have one of these. Like I said, there's other things we can buy. We'll get more efficient stuff later, but for now, I think just treading water with some of this is fine. Alright, so Mama's asleep. She's got her sleepy time candies. And now I can go to sleep to get some of my energy back. But yeah, I definitely, one of the things I need to do, I guess it just turns into how am I going to go about trying to fix myself. Clearly I'm going to need to get my health restored before I do my next club fight. So we'll do that. Alright. I guess we can go to Bobo's farm for now and see if we have a similar thing. I do need to go to the gym, but I need to get paid so I can run around there and do this one way or another. Did I just... Yeah, I just messed that up. I shouldn't have gone that way because work is just about done here. Okay. Well, in that case, we are going to go ahead and go to the gym. And then we'll work our way up here. So let's train a little bit. Okay. Yo, it's me again. Pleasure to see you too. You can choose a fighting school now. Check it out. Here are your schools. Well, there aren't many of them yet. Let's choose this one. Each fighting school has its own perks. The more abilities from the same school you use, the more perks are activated. It's time to activate them. Choose one of the school's abilities, which apparently Side Punch is one of them. I think you're smart enough to figure out the rest on your own. Good luck. Alright, well, we need to train middle kick a little bit, so we're going to do that. And one of our perks, we haven't actually activated Battle Hardened. So that's 1, 3... Jesus. Okay, well. And we have no modifiers yet, so let's see how this goes. Decent start. Let's keep it up. How's that robot just have unlimited energy, man? It's cheating. Alright. Win! And we are continuing to master the middle kick, and we get even more punchy happiness. Alright, it's gonna be time for Gerb soon, but let's go visit Dr. Feelgood real quick. Fortunately, this is free, which is very exciting to have General Grievous just rubbing your back. I'm glad he found a purpose. I know Dr. Feelgood is something else, but we're gonna call him that. Let's float across town like a chessboard piece. And let's see if we can earn a little bit of money and maybe a promotion here, because we're getting there just a little bit. Like I said, this kitchen, we don't have to worry about sanitation grades in the future. That's for sure. Alright, so that'll be fine. Let's go to the shop. So fight time. Fights available today. So I think we definitely buy one of these. I don't think I'm going to run out of energy like that during the fight. I sure hope not. Let's just do it now. Alright. Well, before we get in there, let's take a look at this. So instead of doing the Samba School, let's do basics again. Low kick, side punch, dodge, dodge. We'll see how that goes. Alright. We have good fighting, high rage, barbell spirit, basics. But yeah, if we miss this, it counts as a loss. So this is always priority. Alright, so we are stronger than you. We should be using moves that, like, affect strength here, but... What are you doing? Punch, punch, and kick. Alright, so you're going to try to dodge everything, too. Well, let's see how it goes. This guy's already beaten me once, so... Not a good start, but he got first blood, and he's apparently dodging everything under the sun, so come on. Alright, we got... Let's try to go for low kick here. Okay. That's a little better. Although, my energy's going down, his energy's going down. Let's go back to basic punch. I don't know if ordering these makes it different or not, but I am very concerned about my lack of energy here. And I guess some of that might have to do with how I started the damn fight. We gotta stay like this. Alright. Okay. Okay, knock me down again. We just gotta keep the pressure up. I hope I can do this. I don't think I'm gonna be able to though. There we go. So there's a loss. So 8 happiness, but we lost a bunch of other stuff here. So I was really close. I really probably should have had that, but we're gonna why am I at negative 14? Well, that's not great. It's probably time for us just to go buy some more shit and go to bed. So if I'd gone in with more energy, because I was originally gonna like take a nap. I guess that pre-fight nap is very important. Okay, let's not go there. Let's go to the old house. Okay, don't want to overdo it. Okay. Looks like it's more time at the metal bending factory today. Look, I have a good upstanding job. Why can't I go there? Because I walk too fast. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so we have $9. That's such a terrible exchange rate. Somehow now it takes 20 minutes, so... Alright. Nice car cat. But see, we're not totally depressed this time. We do need to sign into a fight soon, though. Not right now, but soon. It's funny, he says he has robots doing this during the day, yet there's always metal here. So I can just buy all these things just regardless. That's cool. Let's go to the gym. And let's sign in. Do we have to seriously fight JD again? So we get the consolation fight. Oh, that's alright. See if we can finally start. If I was using bus fare to get from place to place, I may actually end up making more stuff here, but we're just gonna go to the slime punching factory and see if I can get a promotion here too. I don't know why we can't walk through that way, but it's cool. Punch that slime. Honest living. Okay, almost got that promotion, but we're gonna get clocked out soon. Alright. Lil Bobo doesn't have nothing to say. This guy just looks straight up like a Fury Road. Terrible person, the big slime boss. Extra thick double Bobo. I guess that's fun. Alright, we're just gonna try to farm the cash here. And y'all know why I'm doing this. Because if I can finally have enough money to Buy that at-home exercise equipment that I've always wanted. Okay. All right, so we are rich now. So we can do more strength training, we can do more agility training, or we can do more whatever that is. So we're obviously going to want to get all of these eventually. I guess my question is, and I guess this is always the question, do we just want to lean in on a strength? Or do we want to try to work on a weakness? If I'm already training my strength here through doing this, maybe I do want to get, like, stamina. I think that's what I need, because stamina, like, bit me in the butt last time, so... Treadmill. And we got an achievement for that. Okay, let's go buy some breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Alright, more cooking kits. And we're just gonna go... work on ourselves at home a little bit. Mama don't have to know. Although I should probably veg and watch some TV, but there's our treadmill we're gonna lay down first. Nice, the water bottles and soup bowl and shit all around there. Some good old spider web too. Alright, let's see what we got. So this is old-fashioned gym stuff, and it looks like we're actually getting some other stats here, which is good. So it looks like that was a good move. Alright, so 4 in stamina. I dig it. Let's watch TV. Apparently it's not going to do shit for us. But that will pass time. Where can I go at 2? Probably not too many places. Oh, let's just treadmill again. That's one way to pass the time. Actually got to fight in just a little bit, so... Let's not F this up this time. Another nice, simple meal. And then we'll be one of the first people up and we can beat the shit out of somebody. Because that's what we do in Punch Club. Alright, now I have a lot of energy this time. Like I said, if I went in the last time with more energy, I think that would have made a bit of a difference, but... We're gonna go in like this. Side, let's, you know what, we can do it like this. Don't know if I can beat him in one round, but this is kind of the loop for Punch Club 2. You have some fights in the environment, and you have some actual, like, sanctioned fighting. Then you have dear old hero here. Spoiler alert. Why does he look just like me? Because I'm his clone. Not quite. Yeah, everyone just looking on. Whether it's a street fight or just a regular fight. But yeah, I am better than that person. And we have mastered middle kick. We've gotten 29 thumbs up. Which means we still can't train shit. I can't really unlearn stuff. But we can decide, I can decide which thing I want to do later on here. I need to get some videotapes so that I can watch and get some other skills and stats here. And some old school cred is what they call it. But yeah, I think this is a good positive look at Punch Club 2. It's good. It's $20 on Steam right now. So if that's too much for you, then yeah, that's too much for you. But it is a I intentionally did not want to show the introduction so that if you even want to just play the demo and see it yourself, it's worth a look. This game is bonkers and is only going to go a little crazier. But that's it for now. This is Asher. Thanks for watching. Keep your loved ones close. I know it's a little bit late for me to put out a video today, but I just couldn't not do it. So you all take care. See you next time.